and say hello to me?
There. Do you want to
I'm
come
not going to ask you to do anything.
Say. G'day YouTube, this is Mark from the Black Collar Project. I am in the basement of the haunted Mizpah Hotel, one of the most haunted hotels in Nevada. I am standing currently where 2 miners lost their lives in a vault. You're going to hear some stories from one of the employees that works here, and I'm going to spend some alone time by myself in one of the most spookiest rooms that you will see in a basement and try to communicate with the spirits. Stay tuned to the end. Rock and roll.
Here's a tour of the basement at the Mizpah. We have a lot of history here. This basement actually used to be connected to the mine that's behind us. It's called the TONOPAH Mine Park. They have obviously sealed the tunnels between here and there. This actually, there was a bank that was underneath here. And in here is the original vault to the bank. So there were 3 miners. They used to keep the money in here, and they would transport the money from the mine here and over. There was another bank across the street. And there were 3 miners that got a little greedy, decided that they were going to rob the bank. They dug up through the bottom of the floor. After they got all the money, one of the miners decided to shoot the other 2 and dropped them down in the hole here in the basement.
That's awesome. And you've got the fake money set up here. So you guys said you do like Halloween nights as well, yeah?
Yes, we do Halloween tours. It's a little more extended. We kind of dress up the basement. We have a lady in red mannequin that we put out.
So the 2 miners dug their way up. Well, there was 3, yeah?
3. There were 3, and they dug, so they tunneled in from underneath because obviously they couldn't get through the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
But they tunneled in from underneath, and once the job was done, he shot them and left their bodies in the hole. It was actually pretty gruesome. So TONOPAH is like a lot of mine tunnels. If this was ever to have a earthquake, like a decent earthquake, it would just kind of topple
Underneath
in.
us, there's heaps of tunnels, yeah.
Oh yeah, and all across here, and so I live right behind the Mizpah in the White House.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I don't have any neighbors, but I'm telling you, sometimes stuff happens because there's residual energy that goes everywhere, and this place kind of creeps me out a little bit sometimes.
If there's anybody in this room, I'm here by myself in this vault. You can't hear anything else outside. I want you to show yourself right here, behind me. Come up behind me. I want you to pull my hair or do something to let me know you're here. I'm not here to cause any harm. I just want to be very gentle. You can come and talk and you can... What was that? The fuck was that? Is that you?
So in here is one of the old mine buckets that they used to use, but this is an old mine bucket that they used to like put anything that they mined and money up and down, and then it goes straight up. You can still see it. It's still the original.
Check that one out. Look at that.
One of the first owners of the hotel, there was 9 gentlemen that we believe put their money together and opened the hotel. And one was named George Wingfield. And he went down to Goldfield. He was a very wealthy man. He went down to Goldfield and opened a hotel down there called the Goldfield Hotel. So he's suspected in the Lady in Red's murder. They're not sure, but he murdered a prostitute down in Goldfield 2 days after she gave birth to his child, and then brought the baby here to the Mizpah and threw the baby down one of the mine shafts. So sometimes people say they can hear baby crying. I don't know if that's where it comes from. It's a little unnerving, I'm sure. This is the original icebox refrigerator to the hotel. This is where they used to put the ice. So this is all still original.
It used to keep cold because of the underground, like the rock and everything.
Yeah, so they put the ice, like dry ice blocks up here, and then it keeps this all cold. Okay, and so this,
door.
it is.
Look how thick it is there, guys.
So there is a story that a woman that worked here in the hotel locked her 2 children in the refrigerator and that they died.
That's crazy. And I don't think anybody's heard of that one yet. I haven't heard a story about that before, so that's interesting.
Yeah, neither have I.
So you've got quite a few different happenings in this hotel that, besides the lady in red.
Oh, quite a bit. We've had a lot of suicides. We've had a lot of births. So the hotel was closed from 2000 until 2011. Nancy and Fred bought the hotel in 2010, restored, I should say. And then it reopened in 2011. And from 2000 until 2011, there was only one person here, and it was just somebody to make sure that the building didn't fall apart.
One person, yeah.
So this hotel went dormant for a while and didn't have anything to feed off of. So I'm sure, you know, like, we've had a lot of activity and a lot more people report things than they used to. So during the month of October, we do extended tours down here in the basement and around the hotel. It's the whole month. It's a little more spooky. We kind of do a little more for everybody. They give a little bit more history. There's a little bit more activity during that month, I've heard. I haven't been here, but that's what I've heard.
So guys, I'll put up a link or something that you can go to and check it out.
Yeah, so this room tends to be fairly active when we are doing like the paranormal tours and that kind of thing. This, we think, is the original entrance to the bank, because if you look at like old pictures of the town and the motel or the hotel, and everything, this has been built up. So our marketing director believes that this is, from her research, is the original entrance to the bank.
This is the original entrance here to the bank.
I've had several experiences. I've had a couple of entities follow me home. One we think is a little kid. It's still at my sister's house. The other one, I'm not sure what it was, but it just, you could smell them in the room, and it was only in my bedroom. It wasn't anywhere else in the house. There was nothing plugged in for it to be like a burnt smell or anything. I made that one come back. So I've had one where Walter, the original elevator operator, he likes to occasionally, when I come down to the basement, blow on the back of my neck. He's the more friendly. Everybody's fairly friendly. Nobody's really been super hurt, other than our marketing director. The last time we did this, she got scratched, and then the gentleman that was doing the research, he got poked so hard that he flew off the chair, and he had a huge welt on his back that was not obviously from before. You could see that it was fresh.
Yeah. So there you go. That's firsthand from one of the employees that works here. So you guys have got to check this place out. Make sure you come and stay.
Do you want to come say hello to me?
There. Do you want to
What's
come
I'm
say
not going to
hello?
ask you to do anything.
What did it say?
Do you want to come say hello to me?
Guys, I'm going to try to use the Necrophonic app down here and try to communicate with anybody. What's your name?
Mike.
Did anybody die down here? If so, how did you die? Shot. What's the name of this hotel?
Did you just say that it said Mizpah?
Yeah, I heard something behind me as well.
That was almost clear when it said that.
When it said that, something over here rattled.
Somebody's here.
Hey?
Somebody's here.
If there's anybody down here, I want you to pull my hair. I want you to come up behind me right now, and I want you to whisper in my ear. I want you to say whatever you're going to say into this Necrophonic app in my ear.
I laughed at you.
What was your name, lady? You ran out pretty quick. What happened there?
Something came in. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but I felt something come in, so I got out of the way.
Yeah, you got out pretty quick, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard that.
You
heard Mizpah, right?
Yeah, I heard
Mizpah,
Mizpah,
yeah.
and then I kept hearing a female trying to tell you guys something, but I couldn't hear what she was saying because she kept getting caught off
Guys,
by
well,
something else.
here I am by myself. in one of the most haunted rooms in the Mizpah Hotel. The K2 meter's going wild. I'm just sitting in this room in a corner by myself, and I'm trying to communicate to the spirits down here that are haunting this hotel. Are you going to talk to me? Brothel? I'm in this dark room by myself. Are you gonna say something, or what? Are you gonna scare me? I'm not scared. I'm not shaking. I need you to make me scared. Do something right now. You're gonna shoot me? Come on, then, do it. Where are you? Where are you? Appear for me over there. Come on. This is meant to be the most haunted place. I haven't seen anything. Come on. You're trying hard to show yourself. Appear. Manifest. Manifest. I want you to appear in the corner over there. Walk towards me. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the basement of the Mizpah Hotel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for further updates. And until the next journey, we don't know where we're going to be, but you'll find out soon. Cheers, Dingos.